of the recording so that you can access it. You will not be able to access the recording directly on the chat one. So we will post the link to a YouTube recording where we will upload the video. Also want to let you know that everyone is muted on this call. So if you have any question, please raise your hand. I will allow the mic for you so that you can share your question. We will start with the callers. Good morning, Ami Pharma. Good morning. Can you please unmute yourself? EMI Pharma. Good morning. Maali. Good morning. Can you please unmute yourself? Maali, do you hear us? Dr. Saad, doctor, can you please unmute yourself?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I am speaking behalf of Dr. Saad that we already onboard to Tatmeen live scanning, but we tried to scan many products and we are getting the error messages.
Okay. Onboarded to Tatmeen means you registered your username and password, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. It depends on the error message. Before scanning any item, the shipper of the product who sent you the product, which is the distributor or the license agent, they need to send the product to you and you need to make receiving message. You need to receive the product, then you can scan it for product verification. But so what I would suggest, please send us a screenshot of the error message and we will let you know what is causing this error. Please send it to onboarding@tatmeen.ae.
That already we sent on 2nd of November, but until now we did not receive a reply on that.
When did you send us the email?
November 2nd. This
November
month, 2nd.
November 2nd, and you didn't receive a reply yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me check. Who's the sender? Can you please let me know who's the sender?
saadms2@yahoo.com.
Are you sure you sent it to onboarding@tatmeen.ae?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's check, and I will get back to you during this call. Please stay on this call, and I will get back to you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Maali, can you please unmute yourself? Maali, are you still with us? Maali. Maali. Okay. Abdul Mannan, can you please unmute yourself? Abdul, can you please unmute yourself? Okay. Let me allow the mic. Mali, can you please try to unmute yourself now? Mali. Okay. Abdul Mannan, can you please try to unmute yourself?
Hello?
I hear you, but can you please raise your hand? And once your turn, I will allow you to unmute yourself. Okay. Abdul Mannan, can you please unmute yourself? Okay. Dr. Amira.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Doctor, I have an issue that I tried. Sorry.
Go ahead, Doctora.
Yeah, I tried many times to add users in my account and I couldn't to add it. I contacted with Tatmeen onboarding and I sent many emails, but I didn't get any solve for this issue.
Okay.
Audio for the speaker.
Did
Audio
you see
ഉണ്ടല്ലോ
the- Sorry, I'll have to mute everyone again. Okay, Doctor, let me check your case and I will also get back to you during this call. Okay. Dalia, can you please unmute yourself and put your question?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
It's my first time to just attend. MOH just contacted me yesterday, and they asking me to just enroll the warehouse and Tatmeen. But just I have one question. Now we are drugstore, but we are not bringing any medicine. It's just small test kit, consumables, just consumables. No
Okay.
drugs at all. Do we still need to register the warehouse and Tatmeen?
Okay, as per the regulation, any facility that is dealing with medical products should at least obtain the GLN. Now, your products are not on Tatmeen as of this phase. This phase for Tatmeen is for conventional medicine and biological medicine. However, you need to obtain a global location number, the GLN, so that you will be ready once the next phase of Tatmeen that includes your product will be launched. So for now, all you need to get is to obtain a GLN. Okay?
Can you clarify more?
You need to get a GLN, the global location number, from GS1.
Okay.
Okay? So once you obtain this global location number, you will be able to register to Tatmeen. You need to register to Tatmeen, and that's it for now. But in the near future, there will be the next phase of Tatmeen that includes all other pharmaceutical products or medical products, medical devices, GSLs. This will all be part of the next phase of Tatmeen, which will be announced by Ministry of Health at a later stage. I really don't know when will that be, but that's the challenge. Okay.
So we had to register in GLN, right?
Yes, from GS1, correct.
From this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Saad, you were speaking on behalf of Dr. Saad. We received your email on November 2nd, and we replied to you on November 2nd, same day. And we told you that the serial number, lot number, manufacturing date, and expiry date are they reported to Tatmeen. So the response was on the same day. You are telling us that nobody replied to you. Can you please check in your junk folder, spam, whatever is there? But we replied after less than 3 hours from receiving your email.
Okay.
I am looking at the email now and it's in front of me. It was replied to you at 3:01 on 2nd of November. Sam, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello, hi.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. I've got quite a few questions,
Sure.
but yeah, it's a long list. So currently our barman who I'm working for, right, we only are looking to register 3 SKUs in
Sorry,
Mohawk.
Sam, your voice is a little bit low. I really can't hear you.
Sorry. Okay, so in the customer I'm working for are only looking to register 3 SKUs in Mohawk, right? And the remainder of the SKUs will be unregistered, okay? And there's no intention to register these SKUs long term. So how do we set up these products, the master data for these products? I mean, do the product data, is the product data going to have to be set up in MoHap? I mean, can that be skipped?
Okay, for unregistered product, that's a discussion that we continuously are having and we are trying to enhance. But for now, the process is that you need to go and apply for a shipping permit, just like a normal product. And the GTIN field that you need to apply for in the shipping permit system in MoHap needs to be entered manually.
Okay, so
It will not be a drop down since it's not registered.
okay, so I think our licensed agents must be currently doing that right now. Okay, that's fine. So the other question is then, in terms of commissioning serialized data for the unregistered products, how do we still have to set up, you know, the master data in BrandSync? And how's that going to flow into Tatmeen? You know, obviously
Okay. Yeah, let me tell you, for unregistered products, once you add the GTIN on the shipping permit system, it will be reflected on BrandSync and sent to Tatmeen. Then you will be able to commission it.
Right.
So that would be a little bit of reverse logic from the registered products. Registered products, Mustafa is with us. Mustafa, can you please elaborate more on this process if you can?
Sorry, it's a bit confusing. So at the moment, right, the products that we supply to UAE are non-local packs. Okay, these are EU packs that are sold, that are packed in, you know, Ireland in EU packs, and then we have to then decommission them from the ENVO. And then when they're shipped, when we ship some of these packs, because they're named patient sales into Tatmeen, we're going to have to then commission manually into Tatmeen those, you know, the serialized packs. But the problem we've got here is we can't aggregate those either because they're such small volumes. And they're coming, you know, the serial numbers were originally intended for the ENVO, and we have to decommission before we then ship to UAE. So this is a bit of a problem for us because they're non-local packs, and assuming that we can obviously commission those serialized data for those packs into Tatmeen once they're in the UAE. Does that make sense? Well, the problem right now that we have is that also we're not registered with Tatmeen. We haven't registered our GLM with Tatmeen. And one other question that we had was, can we use a third party in UAE to complete all the registration for us, all the master data setup for us in BrandSync and Tatmeen on our behalf? That was another question that I had. But so there's a few questions that I've got really in relation to this whole master data process and how we actually manage our products.
Sam, can we take them one at a time, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Start with the first one.
So, okay, it's complicated. So yeah, like I said, we're sending. Sorry, let's start again. I guess the one question I've got is, how do we upload data into Tatmeen if the product's not registered? Is that possible?
Yes, it is.
And they're not registered in MoHap, but can we still set those up in BrandSync?
Yes, as my colleague mentioned, whomever is applying for the import permit for these products need to go to MoHap import permit system, the usual process. They will populate the information that is needed to issue an import permit, and they will either have a drop-down list showing the GTM that they want to issue an import permit for, if it was imported previously, or they will enter the G10 manually.
Okay.
And once this is done, once the import permit is created, the import permit system will send the G10 information and the product information to BrandSync to make sure it's registered on BrandSync. Once it's registered on BrandSync, BrandSync will push it to Tatmeen.
Yeah.
And by doing this, you will be able to commission on that G10.
Okay. So right now I've got BrandSync access, but so you're saying that once the data's set up in MoHap for the shipping permit, it just send it to BrandSync. So how does it know that, like with my login in BrandSync, that it's going to send it there? Is it just doing it on the GTIN?
There's an integration between the import permit system and BrandSync.
Okay.
Based on the licensed agent GLN, because you cannot apply for the shipping permit. Only the licensed agent can apply for a shipping permit. And even since you are not in the country and there is no licensed agent, then any agent in the UAE can apply for it.
So does the licensed agent, with the licensed agent GLN, are they the ones that have to set up the data in BrandSync?
It can be either the licensed agent or the MAH, but for that, you need to check with them, with JS1, if they allow the licensed agent to do that.
Right. Okay. So when the licensed agent actually does the shipping payment, they're using their GLN, not the company GLN. Is that right?
They will lose. They are using their own license number, which is linked to BrandSync and linked to the GLN of the licensed agent. Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so it sounds like they would have to set up the data in BrandSync before it goes to Tatmeen. So ultimately, we can send them the commissioning file, but they'd have to upload it. It's just really the getting the concept of the master data set up correctly is what's important to me, because that's where I think the confusion is.
Yeah, they can, or they can just create a user from their SPOC for you to be used for file upload if you want, or B2B integration if you want. But in the end, it's their own credentials. So you are commissioning on their behalf if they create a sub-user for you.
Okay.
Yeah, can I suggest that you go to tatmeen.ae and there you'll be in the training section, you'll be able to see all the different processes, not only the manuals, but also short videos. If you go through them, you know, the concepts will get really clear.
Yeah,
you'll have to spend some time there, but it's very, you know, those gives you all the concepts on all the processes.
Yeah, I've actually spent quite a bit of time on it. It's just because the company I'm working for, they're very named patient sales. It's very different to big pharma, if you like. But okay, yeah, thanks very much. Thank you.
You said you had other questions to share with us.
I think we can move on for now. I think you might have answered some of these, but I might have to come back or email again separately on some of my points.
All right. Okay. Sure. Thanks for joining. Dr. Amira, are you still with us? Dr. Amira?
Yeah, yes, doctor.
Okay. Doctora, what happens when you register on JS1 the first time for your JLN, you chose one email to be the single point of contact, the SPOC. Now, after some time, you decided that you want to change the SPOC, so you go another time to BrandSync, to JS1, and you tell them, please change the SPOC. Now, the SPOC is, let's say, the new SPOC. The new SPOC wants to create another username. That username cannot be a SPOC because for each GLN, there has to be only one SPOC. So the other username that you are going to create, it will be either mobile portal or B2B user or maybe support user in some cases. You cannot use the old SPOC to be used as any other user type. So because the old SPOC was already registered with us as a SPOC, now it's no longer a SPOC for this GLN, correct? But you cannot use the same email again and use it as a mobile portal user or any other user type. Make
Yeah,
sense?
I understood this point, so I stopped to add the users as another the previous SPOC as a users. I tried to add a new user, a new email, but I couldn't also. I sent a screenshot. I sent a screenshot from the email which I tried to add it.
Okay, that is okay. Let me check. Maybe that's another case, another email that I didn't check. But the first one is clear to you, correct?
Yeah, the first one already I understood it, and I didn't try again to add the previous SPOC as a user. Dr. Amr was being the first SPOC. Then I changed it to myself, Dr. Amira to the SPOC. Then I stopped to add Dr. Amr again as a new user. I tried to add a new user, a new email, which as Yahoo, private email, but I couldn't also. They give me
which is never registered. Which is never registered with us before, right? Sorry? The new user that you're trying to add has never been registered on Tatmeen before, correct?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is my private email.
Okay.
But fine. I could, when I tried also to add it, yes. It gave me like numbers without any details.
Okay, we were asking for a screenshot. I don't see the
I
screenshot.
sent. I sent the screenshot. I have to send again?
I'm just looking at the chain of emails. I have all the emails. Please send a screenshot. Let me check your case, doctor, and we will get back to you on it today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Moise, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Neval.
You're
Assalamu
welcome.
alaikum, Mr. Mustafa, Ivotek and Tatmeen team. We are a warehouse and chain of pharmacy, and I have some couple of questions related to guidelines on the shipper side. Means what are the responsibility they need to taken care of in the interest of the receiver? Because we are receiving some invoices in which the vendors are not mentioning the SSC numbers, and for this we have to scan each and every SSC number whether it is Tatmeen commissioned or not. So is there any standard guidelines given by the MOH or Tatmeen to follow by the shipper vendor?
I am not sure if there is any such, but maybe my colleague Mustafa can give his input here.
Assalamu alaikum, Moise.
Okay.
So, see, there is no guideline as per, as such, right? So you're basically the destination or the receiving location, right? This is what the
Yes.
scenario is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now the sender is sending these items to you. Obviously, they know your GLN when they are sending it to you.
Hmm.
What they need to do, what they need to do is inform you what are these parent logistics units which they are sending you. Obviously, they are sending you physical items in a truck or however they are basically sending it to you. But what is there, right? What are these parents logistics units and what are the items which are packed inside this particular these particular pallets, so to speak, or shipper cases, so to speak. um, Again, this is a good to have. These are not guidelines, right? So you can still, when you receive these items at your location physically, you can still find out what is packed inside, right? You do understand the process of product verification and looking at the hierarchy and see what is packed inside a particular parent logistics unit. You do understand that, right?
Yes, but unless we receive it, we cannot do any product verification. It is showing some message. It is showing. Unless we receive it, it doesn't show. And for receiving again, we need to scan each and SSC because the vendors they sent us many invoices in which some are Tatmeen commission. Not all the items are Tatmeen commission. And we are having a bundle of SSC now.
I get it. I understand. So basically, they are doing they are not like so they are mixing these palettes with different from different MHs. Is that what is happening
Yes,
when
yes.
and these vendor which you're talking about, is it a distributor? Is it an importer, right? What is this vendor? Is
Distributor.
it an MH
He is a
distributor?
distributor.
Yeah, so again, that part from supply chain point of view, there are no guidelines as we are aware of where MOHAP is saying that, if you are not commissioning with that mean, then do not mix these particular items in the same logistics unit. The idea is that, okay, everybody has to, whoever is part of the supply chain, they need to commission to Tatmeen. But you can still have items. Again, from supply chain point of view, and this is again not a guideline, but you can, I'm just saying, like, from supply chain point of view, you can still have items which are not even scope of Tatmeen, right? Do you have these kind of
Yeah,
scenarios
we
which are
have.
not scope of Tatmeen?
Yeah, we do have. We have many items, conventional, non-conventionals, all items we have.
Yeah.
But
So
the
this
thing
is
is
something which
now
you have.
that's what
Yeah.
we are facing it difficult to process those items because we again need to forward the same to the chain of pharmacies. We have to scan again at that time while transferring to other pharmacies. So now it's a double work of scanning.
Yeah. So what I can suggest to you, right? And again, this is not an official answer, right? Because I cannot speak on on behalf of Mohab here. But what I can suggest to you, when your supply chain partner is creating confusion in your supply chain for you, in the supply chain for you, they are not giving you the needful, right? So they are basically mixing these pallets for what is something which is part of Tatmeen, right, and which is something which is not part of Tatmeen. Then they have to find a way to let you know exactly what is packed inside a particular parent logistics unit, right? With the paperwork, however they do it, right? And obviously, when you are giving this information in the follow-on supply chain to the follow-on supply chain partner, when you're shipping these items to somebody else, then you have to basically tell them that this is how it is. Ideal situation, you would not be mixing these pallets. Whatever is commissioned with it mean you should have that one logistics unit for that. But again, I
Can
cannot give you a guideline here. I
not
can only
only the out of
suggest.
scope items are from Tatmeen, because within the scope of the Tatmeen items are also they are mixing and they are not commissioning. If
Again,
it is
this is
out of
this is the
scope, okay,
part
we
where
can send a separate PO and we can ask them still. But the items which are conventional medicines which I have which are serialized, they are mixing together. Now we have sent many reminders to them.
Hmm.
So if
What you
it
can
will
do
be
is just
helpful if
keep a
we get
yeah,
any standard guidelines, because this everybody will be facing, not only us, everybody will be facing it.
understood. And this is the standard guideline by Mohab is that you have to commission these products. It has to be tracked and traced in UAE supply chain. If somebody is not following this, then they are not following the Mohab's guidelines. The degrees are out there, so they are not following that. Um, so what other guidelines can Mohab provide on this? They have to commission these. These items have to be traced. These items need to be scanned throughout the supply chain. If somebody is not following it, then again, you know, we cannot do more than that. I mean, this is basically it goes back to Mohab on how they want to implement. They're not complying with the regulation. Right?
Okay. We will try to document those and then send to Mohab. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Mustafa.
Most welcome.
no problem.
Islam, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. This is
Hello.
Islam from Stada. Actually, I have a question regarding to uploading the data to Tatmeen portal. If it's possible to use one company connection, which is here is Stada connection, to upload all the back data for Stada MAH. That means if we have different MAH in Europe and we used these MAH, different MAH, during the brand sync uploading data with the different GLM. And we have another two, for example, another two MAH, which is Hemofarm and the Britannia. During the initial uploading data to brand sync, we agreed with the GS1 that we can use one connection for Stada to upload all the information for all our affiliates, for all our MAH with different GLM. Is it possible to make it the same during the uploading the data for brand sync? Sorry, for
Okay.
Tatmeen portal?
Yeah, so you're saying you want to use one MH to register all your products, even though you have different companies around the world, but you want to use one MH GLN for all the products associated with your group, correct? With your group of companies.
Not exactly. If you excuse me to repeat my question again or explain
Yes.
it more. Now we have different MH for Stada. I mean that different affiliates, not different name.
Okay.
For example, from the old times that if we have, for example, Pfizer and we have Pharmacia and Bark Davis.
Okay.
Bark Davis and the Pharmacia is related to Pfizer. Is
I
the same
see.
situation here? You get my point?
Okay, I'll answer on behalf of Tatmeen, not on behalf of Bransing. On behalf of
Exactly.
Tatmeen, when you are sending serial numbers to Tatmeen, the serial numbers are related to one G10, one global trade item number. That global
Yes.
trade item number has two important fields in our master data that we received from Bransing. This is the agent GLN and the MAH GLN. If you represent the agent GLN or the MAH GLN, then your commissioning will be successful. Now, what you do on branching, how you agree with branching to register all the products under the same MAH, this is not within my scope here. My scope is to validate that your username that you are commissioning from is associated with a GLN that is associated with the product. What happens before that in the master data is something that you need to check with branching. If they are allowing you to do this, then it should be okay. And from my knowledge, I know, for example, companies that have different MH, big companies, and they have different affiliates, and each affiliate is owning few products. What they have done is they registered everything under one GLN, which is, let's say, their marketing office or scientific office in the UAE, and they registered, affiliated all the products to this scientific office GLN. Now that is, I'm not telling you to do this, I'm telling you what others have done that. So if you want to get the final answer to do, if you can do it or not, you need to check with GS1, with branching.
With GS1. طب, Dr. Nibal, can you unmute my colleague Mema? She want to add something to the same question.
Sorry, what's the name again?
Mema. Mema, can you raise your hand, please? Yes, she's number 6 in the queue.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. My name is Mima. I'm from Stada Serialization Support Team, and I wanted to add from technical perspective something to the colleague's question. So basically, the technical point of the question is that on branching, we have on one account, Stada account, all of our MAH product master data, meaning that product code is registered under Hemopharm as MAH. So basically, product code is Hemopharms, and the GLN connected to the product master data is Hemopharms. We have Britannia's product code. GLN of MAH of Britannia is connected to this product code. We have Stada products, so Stada GLN, Stada GT is connected to Stada GLN, and we were allowed by branching to use one account as all of these Stada, Hemopharm, Britannia, all of them are Stada MAH, so Stada affiliates across the Europe.
Okay.
And then our question is, when we share the data from branching to Tatmeen, this I assume that this will mean that the GLN of Hemopharm will be recorded in Tatmeen, and we will be able to upload pack data with, from technical perspective, with GLN of Hemopharm. I access the quality system of Tatmeen, and I see nowhere that we can add GLNs of our facilities. So question is there any possibility to add on Tatmeen GLNs of all of our facilities, so we can upload pack data that will for sure, as MAHs have different GLNs, so pack data that is uploaded will for sure have GLN of exact MAH, meaning different from account from Stada GLN that is recorded in Tatmeen currently.
Okay, so Tatmeen, you cannot create any GLN or add any GLN on Tatmeen. Actually, the master data of Tatmeen, whether it's the GLN, the partner master or product master, is controlled fully by GS1 branching. We just receive the master data from them. Now, unfortunately, what you're saying is you want the actual GLN, although the one registered on branching could be the group GLN or the one GLN.
On branching we have GLNs that are match exact MH. So on one Stada account we have basically 3 GLNs. When we share it to Tatmeen,
the same answer. Let me answer you. Sorry, let me answer you. The same answer. Each product on Tatmeen is having one GLN account for the MAH and one GLN for the licensed agent. You cannot have multiple. It's only one. At the moment,
but we are talking about different products. So we have, for example, 6 products. 2 of them are with Stada GLN, 1 is for Hemopharm GLN, and the 3rd one is for Britannia's GLN. So we do not have one product with multiple GLNs. We have so already mentioned by me, we have GT, and it belongs to Stada. It has Stada GLN. We have Hemofarm GTIN. It is connected to Hemofarm's GLN. And all of them, all of the products will be shared from one Stada account to Tatmeen. Will this
Right.
be reflected on Tatmeen? So will all of these GLNs be reflected on Tatmeen? So
Yes,
this is the
they
question.
will. Yes, they
Perfect.
will be. They will be. Sorry, I didn't hear the last. Okay. Are you an approved licensed agent on these products on the system of the ministry?
Islam, please correct me if I'm wrong, but we are MIH.
You're an
We are
MAH or a licensed agent?
Not licensed agent. We are MAH.
Okay. I'm confused. Sorry, guys. I'm totally confused.
So
Right.
this would mean that we basically have something called like OBP, onboarding partner, and in this case it's Stada. But we want to use one OBP for all of our MIHs, and we have 3 of them currently. And this is reflected on Brand Sync. This is something that Brand Sync allows us to do. And the question is whether we will have problem with upload of pack data to Tatmeen when we share master data from Brand Sync to Tatmeen, which will reflect correct GLN, GTIN, everything.
Okay, there is no concept of onboarding partner on Tatmeen. Even the similar one that you're referring to, it's not there on Tatmeen. There isn't.
I just wanted to explain practically.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. My answer to you would be, or my suggestion would be, choose the same SPOC for all your MAH GLNs on BrandSync on GS1, and that SPOC would be also having one login when that SPOC goes to Tatmeen. So if you choose ABC at strada.com, that user, when they access the Tatmeen, they will be able to see all the products. Okay, that's the setup that you will have. But other than that, they will continue to have different MAH GLNs. And when you are doing the commissioning, you need to commission from that GLN only, not from any other GLN. Makes sense?
Okay, if I understood correctly, so data that is uploaded to Tatmeen needs to match Brand Sync's data. So if on Brand Sync and if on Brand Sync we have a pair GTIN GLN, the same must be in commissioning file uploaded to Tatmeen.
Yes, correct.
Perfect. Thank you very much for clarification.
No
Thank you.
problem. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Rafiq, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Nibal.
Good
Thank
morning.
you so much. Mr. Nibal, I have just one question. When we applied for import permit to Mohawk, there is any cap fixed for quantity wise? 50,000 above, you can't able to, yeah.
I cannot answer on behalf of the shipping permit, but to the best of my knowledge, there is no cap. To the best of my knowledge. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know, Rafiq. You need to ask them. You need to send an email to them if there is any cap.
So, but as your information, Tatmeen system, yani the import system, there is nothing have a cap reporting. You can report Tatmeen directly above 50,000 serials, right?
No, Tatmeen, no. On Tatmeen, you need to report a maximum of 50,000 per message. But if you have one GTIN that you are bringing 300,000, that's fine. Just split them into 6 messages of 50,000.
Okay, perfect. So there is a 50,000 cap is there for reporting the one message.
50,000 is from a technical perspective, not from any legal perspective. It's just technically, we don't want to overload the system with somebody sending unlimited messages. There has to be a limit somehow. And that limit was set by the technical team to be 50,000, but it's not a legal requirement.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Dr. Saad, you are with us again. Did you find the email?
Yes, we find the email in spam, and for that we already scanned this 2D matrix, and we tried even manual. with the GTA number. The message that the reply that we received, same like I sent. I don't see like any GTN, but this 2D matrix is having this ITN, everything is there. So from where this number came? Because yeah, maybe we are missing something, or
I really cannot answer if we don't see the error message. I think we requested that from you. Please just communicate with our team on the email itself, and please keep checking your email. You will find us answering you on the spot.
yes, this answer we got, but this answer is not really a reply for our query, because we tried with different products with the 2D metrics, even scanning we entered manually, but
We need
all
to
the
see
products.
we need to see the products. We need to see the
all,
products because
all the
different products will have different error messages, and we cannot answer you one answer on behalf of all products. Correct?
Okay, we will send you again email for 5 products. We will scan and we will send you the
Yes.
error messages.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Sumesh, can you please unmute yourself?
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
We are a medical supplies company, and before that, I already sent on message that whether we have to start this Tatmeen, because we already registered in Tatmeen, GLN1 we created, and after that I got the email that medical supplies not now to handle. They will inform us on to start. Now only the medicines are in the Tatmeen we have to register. But last time, two days before, MOH team came to our store and they told we have to start the Tatmeen. And today I got the email from Sarah Khalil that you have to attend the meeting and you have to start the Tatmeen. So I am confused. So then did the medical supplies companies now started for this one? Tatmeen?
No, just reply to the inspectors whenever they are visiting you that you are a medical supplies company. You can also reply to the sender of the email, tell them that it's a medical supplies company only, and you are ready with your GLN. That's it. If you can attach your GLN, attach the GLN certificate, so that you will be whitelisted at least from the ministry's database for now until the medical supplies phase is launched.
And another one, you told in between the meeting that the registered product we have to upload in the Tatmeen. We have one eye wash, that one is registered with the Ministry of Health. That one we have to upload
What's
in
the
the Tatmeen.
classification? What's the classification of it?
It's eye wash, pharmaceutical item.
No, what's the classification? Conventional medicine? Is it GSL considered? Medical supplies? What is the classification on the ministry's registration?
It's only the pharmaceutical form, but not in the conventional medicine, nothing type.
No, but there might be, it's not conventional medicine for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, just send us the name of the product so that we can validate, and we will let you know based on the ministry's classification of products. You can search for it on the ministry's website. You can search the product name and you will get the classification. If it is biological or conventional medicine, then you need to start reporting it.
It is not the item like that in the classification.
Sorry?
In the classification, not mentioned like that.
It has to be one of those classifications: GSL, medical supplies, conventional medicine, biological medicine. You need to see the classification and decide accordingly. I cannot answer you. You need to check your products and make sure you comply with the law.
Okay.
Okay.
So as part of now, no need to for register the Tatmeen, right? Enter the items.
You
right?
need to register. You need to obtain a GLN and register to Tatmeen, but you cannot do any activity on Tatmeen for now for your products.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much.
Anam, can you please unmute yourself? Anam Zahra, can you please unmute yourself?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Sir, I wanted to ask that we are the newcomers. So what is the procedure to register our pharmacy in Tatmeen and all the requirements? So we are having no idea about that.
Yeah, Anam, you need to go to tatmeen.ae. Tatmeen.ae,
Okay.
there is onboarding, okay, onboarding journey. There are lots of videos there that will help you and guide you on your next steps on Tatmeen.
Okay, so how many period we have, how many months period we have to register our pharmacy in the Tatmeen? Is there
You
any
are,
deadline given?
yes, you are already 12 months late, 11 months late.
Okay.
Okay, because the go live date was 13th of December, 2022.
Okay.
Today we are on 9th of November, 2023. So you are quite late.
Okay, so we have just go through the website and I will come to know about all the procedure, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Gulf Drug Supplies, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good morning. We have received an email from Ministry of Health. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we have received an email from Ministry of Health, Ms. Sarah, that we are not complying or utilizing Tatmeen platform. Actually, we are complying with Tatmeen and we are receiving shipment. We are delivering to customer as per Tatmeen only, but we have received this email that we are not utilizing the Tatmeen platform. Can you please
Okay.
advise this?
Yeah, I'll tell you. You might be having several licenses. At least one of your licenses might have been missed from your side where you didn't register for Tatmeen. It depends on the license number. The reference in the ministry is the license number. So if you can check and confirm which license number was addressed in the email sent to you by the ministry so that you can verify whether you got a JLN for that license or not.
All our, we have like 3 Ministry of Health licenses and all our license have GLN.
Okay, then I would recommend that you reply with the list of your GLNs to the ministry and attach the GLN certificates that you have, which yeah, so that the ministry would at least whitelist you in future communication. Yeah, okay.
Okay, we will do that.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks. Dr. Sarah. Dr. Sarah, رفع ايدك. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello, Anibal, how are you?
Good, thank you.
First, thank you for your efforts and the team for this workshop. I just want to highlight one thing, please, regarding obtaining the GLN and registering on Tatmeen. Please, you need to highlight it in a better way because we are facing this with the inspectors, that they need to have it even if it is not the medicines at this stage. For any consumables or anything else, they need to obtain it at this stage as GLN and registration. We just need to be very clear on this so we don't face again with the inspectors a comment after their visit that this facility is not registered or is getting back to us that as per our meeting with the team, they told us that it's another stage. They need at least to have those 2 steps done. Okay.
Yes, for sure, Doctor. For anyone who doesn't know, Dr. Sarah represents the Ministry of Health. She's from the ministry and she's the one that sent you some emails. I think today, just to reiterate what Dr. Sarah mentioned, even if you are not handling conventional medicine or biological medicine, you still need to register to Tatmeen, obtain a GLN and register to Tatmeen. If the inspector visits you, you need to show the GLN certificate. The phase related to medical supplies will come to Tatmeen at a later stage, but for now, you need to be ready with the GLN and registration to Tatmeen. For anyone who's asking that they are not dealing with medicine, still, even if you are not dealing with medicine, please obtain a GLN and register to Tatmeen. Mintu, can you please unmute yourself? Mintu Deepak. Can you please unmute yourself? Sajana Hamid, can you please unmute yourself? Sajana, are you still with us? Okay. Mr. Rafiq?
Hi, sorry,
yeah.
I have one query actually, so I want to
Yes.
raise it here. So now we have a 3 GLNs, which
Yes.
is in Abu Dhabi, our head office, and we have one more GLN in Sharjah, so which we transfer the goods and reporting Tatmeen. Okay, and one of them we have a scientific office GLN. Do we need to add it into the same when we are reporting the Tatmeen portal, or we don't need, because we are not doing any transaction there?
You have the GLN and you registered.
But we have a GLN, scientific GLN we have.
Yeah, but you send products to these warehouses, no?
No, we actually the warehouse head office in Kizad, we have a one GLN which we are continuously reporting all our suppliers.
Okay, but what do you do in that warehouse? Do you have any medical products or pharmaceutical products going to the Sharjah warehouse?
Yeah, Sharjah warehouse, that's we are transferring the goods, like when we need stocks and moving here and there, so we report.
So
2 GLNs we are using. So the other third one, which is scientific office GLN, we are not operating anything. Do we need to change anything in our portal, or we can include this GLN as well?
I don't think you need to do anything there, Rafiq.
Do I need to approach a GS1 better?
To do what? To remove it?
Remove it, because we paid this and we have a lifetime we paid. So we have a GLN. So as a backup, that's it. So we can keep it.
If you're not using it, then it's up to you if you want to keep it or remove it. It's up to you. But if you are not using it for Tatmeen, I see no point in keeping it.
No, my concern is that tomorrow Mohab comes and asks why you are not operating this GLN in scientific office GLN.
Okay, does it have a license? Yeah, it has a license as scientific office.
No,
What's the license of this GLN? What is the trade license that you use to obtain this GLN?
So that we need to have a check with this, right?
No, he was asking you a question.
No. Actually, I come to know. I need to reach our regulatory team. Actually, I have to check with them.
Ask them the following: if this scientific office has a legal form here in the UAE, which is for sure the case, then you will automatically appear on GS on BrandSync. And if you appear on BrandSync, you're going to have a GLN, even if you don't use it for moving shipments.
Okay. I will.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, Mintu Deepak, can you please unmute yourself? Okay, it's like we lost two. Sajana, can you please unmute yourself? Sajana Hamid, can you please unmute yourself? Okay. SM Rabiq, can you please unmute yourself? SM Rabiq, can you please unmute yourself? Okay. Viva Pharmacy, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes. Hello, hi. Good morning to everyone. We are a group of pharmacies, actually. We have a group of pharmacies, and I'm speaking on behalf of the drugstore, wherein we are receiving the goods from the suppliers. Primarily, we would like to tell you that we are already JLN registered, all the pharmacies and store. But a recent inspection mentioned that we are not following the Tatmeen protocols, but we are already started. What we're seeing is the suppliers are not honoring the invoices with the proper capturing of the details, the SSCC code or GTN. There and the JLN numbers also they're not capturing our JLN number in their invoices as well. So primarily we are doing manually to ensure that we are on the Tatmeen, interact with it. But again, parallelly we are also going with our B2B integration, which is also having an issue right now. That my technical team will brief you, but manually we are unable to primarily get the invoices with the details. And when we are scanning manually, we are getting the errors. We forwarded the mail to email ID, what they gave, and there is no reply from them as well. So we need to understand where we stand. What is the email ID?
So can we please have one issue at a time? Start with one issue at a time so we can help you.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah, the invoice coming from supplier is not fully to track. Nothing is captured.
Now, for this, there is no guideline, there is no mandate for the suppliers to provide you on the invoice with the list of SSCCs. You have to scan the SSCCs when you receive them at your location. This is how Tatmeen operates. So it is a manual process where you have to scan the cartons or the pallets when they arrive at your location.
Okay, we have done that, and they're showing some errors, and we forward it to product control .sec, and we haven't received from any reply from their side.
When did you send the email?
Like last week, almost 1 week back, from the Najma Sana drugstore. It's a
let
product
me check on
control
that.
.sec. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hello, and one more thing. Actually, we are planning to go with the B2B integration. So it will take time. So in the meantime, can we use the portal and later on we can change it to the B2B portal?
It's up to you what method you want to use. If you want to use a portal, it's up to you.
So later on we can use the B2B integration, right?
It's up to you. It's up to you. You can continue using the portal indefinitely if you think that's practical for you. It's up to you. So Tatmeen opens the doors for all for the three methods of connectivity: portal, mobile, and B2B. And you can choose the one that most suits your operation.
So we can use parallelly also, right?
No, anyone.
You can use what? Sorry.
Parallelly, we can use the portal as well as B2B also.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay, and one more thing, for the production environment access, we need the staging environment complete list, or
correct. Once you obtain the GLN, you can you will get 2 registration emails, one for staging and one for production. You can use the staging one to do as many tests as you want, and once you have that, once you are confident, then you can switch to the production one.
Okay. No, we need to inform for the production access.
No, we can provide you the production access immediately, but don't use it until you are done with the testing.
Yeah.
Okay, unless you want to use the portal. Unless you want to use the portal. For the portal, there's nothing that can go wrong. So you can do whatever you want in using the portal, even on production.
Okay.
And regarding your email, we replied to your email on the 7th of November at 3:43. Have you received our email?
Yeah. That is for creating the user. Yeah.
Yes, but your colleague just said that we didn't reply to her.
No,
For the error, when we sent a scan, that the particular error is coming after scanning all the products, we haven't received particular reply.
But I have only one email from your side. I have only one email from your side, not the error one.
From the Viva group or Spock?
From Viva group. From Viva group, where you started with the list of
this
users.
We sent
I have
from
only
the
one email.
This
Sorry?
one, this we sent from the drugstore email, drugstore@vivapharmacy.com.
Can you tell me what's the drugstore email? I want to check whether we replied to you or not.
Yeah, drugstore@vivapharmacy.com.
Okay, yeah, let me check on that email as well. Drugstore@vivapharmacy.com. That was already also replied, and you replied that the issue resolved when you send the registration link again. That was old case as well.
That may be very old one.
This is what we're saying is a recent one. After your inspection in our office, you told her to start manually, so we started manually. There is what we fetched errors, and we forwarded the mail to the given email ID.
Okay, again, I repeat my question. Is there any case pending with us that we did not reply to you on?
No. Only this error part, sir.
Okay, thank you. But just I want to be clear on this. You come to this call and you say that we are not replying to you, and when we check, we find that we replied to you. That doesn't really sound good. But
No,
yeah, thanks for coming on this call. Please, I would highly recommend, please check your emails if we replied on time to you or not, so that we can be more productive in this discussion.
Sure, we'll check and get back to you on that. And one more thing, sir, this the MOH site, you said we can see the classification of the drugs, biological, conventional. Where exactly we can able to locate this?
Locate what? Sorry, the
Classification of the drugs.
Okay. If you're a pharmacy, then you most of your products, I'm assuming, would be categorized as conventional medicine. But the MOHAP is having the registration system. It's having a search where you can search for any product using a name, using a GTIN, and you can find the classification on MOHAP website.
Oh, okay, fine. We need to search it. Fine, that's fine.
Yes,
we
you
don't have
need to
any ready
search
list.
for a specific product, and you will get the classification of it.
Okay. As such, we don't have any ready list to go through to just to keep as
Any what? Sorry?
Any ready list, ready such ready list. Yeah, like a MOH registration. Yeah.
You can export all the registered products to Excel file from the MOHAP website, I think. I'm not sure if it's still there or not, but you can export it once, and you can keep searching for one by one for your products.
Okay, fine, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Mintu Deepak, are you able to unmute yourself now? Yes. Yes, we hear you.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, we hear you.
I'm talking on behalf of Al Sadiq Medicines and Medical Equipments, and also we have a pharmacy, Al Sadiq Pharmacy. So actually, we have taken the GLN, but we have not into the Tatmeen. We are having we are just standard only. So my question is regarding sometimes we have a bulk purchase and in the pharmacies, and maybe we'll keep some stocks in the store itself, the same what we have purchased in the pharmacy. So then we need to when we transfer the stocks to the store, do we need to make the entry again in the store account?
Yes, yes. The idea behind Tatmeen is to track the location of each medical pack, each secondary item, each individual unit that you are using. So if you are having one item in the pharmacy today and tomorrow you are returning it to the store, the pharmacy needs to make sending messages to the store, and the store needs to make receiving messages in the store, so that at any given moment, the product is reported on Tatmeen at the exact location where it is. You need to have two GLNs, one for the store, one for the pharmacy. If you're sending from the pharmacy to the store, you send and receive. From the store to the pharmacy, the same way. So yes, to answer your question, yes, you need to keep track of every product and the location of every product.
And one more question, like sometimes when there are some end users, they buy bulk quantity from us. So in that case, maybe sometimes due to the space problem, we used to keep, maybe they come late to collect the material. Then for that particular day, maybe for one day, we transfer the stock to the store to keep it there because of the space problem. And in that case, again, actually this is invoiced to a particular customer, but they didn't come and collect it. We just, for the space issue, we just transfer to the store to collect by the end user from their store. So in that case, do we again require to make a transfer on that to the store account?
As per the legal requirements of the ministry and as per the decrees issued by the ministry, then yes, the product needs to be reported at its current location. So a short answer to you is yes, you need to report it.
Okay.
The objective is that when any MOHAP inspector visits any of the facilities and they take a random sample of the products in that facility and scan it for location, it has to match where it is currently there. The location of Tatmeen has to match the physical location of the product. So if not, then you will have to answer lots of questions to the inspectors.
Okay.
Mhm.
Anyway, we are in the procedure only, so we can attend more sections to get more details. No, so like uploading the files like this.
All the processes and training manuals and videos associated with each process are published on Tatmeen.ae. You can go to Tatmeen.ae, go to onboarding journey. You will find all the training manuals and videos also that would explain to you how to do each step.
Okay.
Can we show them where, please?
Sure. So let me show my screen. Okay, so on Tatmeen.ae, Deepak, you can go to onboarding journey.
Yeah. We have seen it.
Yeah, you can go to the training technical guideline if you have an advanced system, ERP system that you want to connect to Tatmeen. But here in the training, you want to do, for example, shipping, which is product transfer. You can view the training manual in full, and you can also link on the video that will take you to the step-by-step process on how to do shipping and how to do receiving on Tatmeen portal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I mean, any other question, Deepak?
No, sir. Thank you.
Thanks. Rizwan, can you please unmute yourself? Rizwan? Rizwan from Facts. Can you please unmute yourself?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam.
So actually, the thing is, I want to ask you one question regarding the shipment that we have done recently. Actually, we have shipped some extra quantity. So now, we are using our B2B. So there is a API in our postman collection that is shipping cancellation. Hello.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I'm trying to, do the shipping cancellation, it is showing me one error that it has to be done at the original location. Some error was that. So I forwarded. Actually, I have already forwarded this to team, and our team has also replied to me. Tatmeen team has replied to that we will get to you soon. Today itself, I got the message. Maybe the team is checking. So I'm thinking that, sir, whether just like in our portal, we are having the option to cancel the shipping. We are not having any APIs in our postman collection like that.
For the
Or
shipping
when it will
cancellation.
be available?
Yes. So the shipping cancellation, it's not available as a postman collection for you now. But we can, let me check with my team, with the technical team, if we can share with you the postman collection or at least the example of the shipping cancellation, because it is live and you can use it. Just give me just today and I'll get back to you on that.
Oh yeah,
aspect.
I already have sent the mail regarding that. And one more question, sir. Actually, we have shipped already some of our shipments. But the thing is, some of our customers are still have not started yet. So our products are still in transit, right? So will it be the problem for us, or because if the ministry visit to the warehouse or the team, then they will check that the product is still in transit. So and we are also keep on checking with our customers, but up till now some of them have not started yet. So what should we do?
It's both. You need to push them, and they need to comply with the regulation. It's both ways. You need to keep pushing them so that if you get asked later on, so why do you have all these products in transit that were never received by the other party? You need to show that you at least inform them that we sent you these products on Tatmeen and you never received them. But I think that Tatmeen as a nationwide program is the responsibility of each supply chain participant to take an active role in ensuring that his suppliers or customers are complying with the regulation as well. We cannot blame others and say it's his responsibility or my responsibility. I think it's everyone's responsibility, including us.
Yes. That's why we keep on checking with our customers, but I think they are still in their maybe staging phase or in the starting phase. So that's why they are not able to receive our shipments. But I think we have to keep track. Might be. So yes, sir. And so the thing is, so actually, what we have done, we have keep a track of all the shipments that we have sent to them. Maybe once they are live, then we will tell them to receive it. This will be okay, right?
If they have a GLN already, then you can consider them live. But if they are having a technical issue with their system connecting to Tatmeen, then I think that's a different discussion. It's their own delay in that case.
Okay.
But from your side, you need just to report it to them and make sure that they know that there are products coming in transit to their location that they never received.
Yeah. That's okay.
All right. Anything else, Rizwan?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Right. I think we don't have any more questions. Just like we discuss or we tell you every week, you will receive or you will see the recording on the Teams after the school, but you will not be able to access it directly. Please give us some time, maximum until tomorrow, where we will post a link with a YouTube link where you can see the whole recording of this call. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us, and looking forward to meeting you all next week. Have a great day. Thank you.